Hello and welcome to an all-new Geek World Order video. Randy here, and today we're looking at X-Brawn from Transformers Robots in Disguise. No, not that Robots in Disguise. The other one. The good one? Question mark? I don't know. Not the 2015, the 2001. So here he is in his vehicle mode. He is based on I believe it's a Mercedes SUV. I don't remember the exact model, but he actually looks very nice. Look at these nice translucent windows. He does have visible head syndrome, but I think that's something they actually used in the show. I think they actually had his head like pop up at that point before. But yeah, he's got a predominantly silver paint job. He's got very nice chromed out rims, rubber. He has legitimate rubber tires. So look at how smooth this car rolls. It literally rolls like a car actually should. Take a look at the back view there, the rear windows. So yeah, he's got a little bit of like folded up robot parts, but the fact that he has like full windows, he's got very nice details, the stripe on the side, the door handles, nice little green trim here, which I think is pretty cool. It's got the spare tire on the back with the little cage. Personally, I love this vehicle mode. It's very nice. It's definitely one of those like early 2000s small 4-cylinder SUVs. And honestly, this vehicle, is the closest I have in my collection to representing a vehicle I have actually owned. I didn't have a Mercedes SUV, but I had a Chevy Tracker. I had a 2002 Chevy Tracker for 10 years. So, and it's the same kind of small 4-cylinder SUV, this Mercedes, Honda CR-V, Chevy Tracker, Toyota 4Runner, or no, Toyota, you know the one I'm thinking of. Anyway, the small SUV, the RAV4. But yeah, very small SUVs, so yeah, got a little tilt in the tire, and yeah, so this is cool. And honestly, RiD is one of those like shows that is very weird for its time. And it was like following up Beast Wars and Beast Machines. And yeah, this was kind of where I got out of Transformers for a while until they started making classics. Because yeah, a lot of the newer series but we'll get into here. So yeah, let's take a look at this guy because he does have some interesting, I think the robot mode is very fun. But honestly, like, got a nice grill, headlights. You've even got a detail for the gas tank lid there. So overall, it looks very clean. So let's go ahead and just start transforming him. The robot mode has some very interesting asymmetry to it. So you're gonna pop this thing off. You're gonna pop the weapons off. Just untab and pull them up. And yes, his chest is sideways. So let's take a look here. So first we're gonna pull that. Oh, and actually, so that door is on a little tab. But, I mean, it reveals folded up Transformer, but both of his doors both of the doors legitimately open like regular car door should. So anytime there is nice detail like that, I do appreciate it. So you're gonna pretty much just kind of untab it, and you're gonna move this thing out of the way. I think that's about all we're gonna get for the moment. So over here, you're gonna kind of untab, and it's basically like the leg, the legs pretty much fold up like a lot of them do. So just kind of across the multi-pivoting things, yoink, pull that out, And you separate the legs, and yeah, he's kind of, oh, yeah. So there are a couple of pieces of hinges here. So you're just gonna pull the legs all the way out. And he does have kind of have some chunky legs. And he does have the asymmetry. So here we go. So basically his arm is kind of wrapped around him. So you're gonna pull that out. And yeah, there's actually a secondary fold that you do over here. You're gonna pull that out, twist that around. So here's where we get some of the interesting transformation. This whole piece, you're just gonna take and rotate it sideways like that. This part, you're gonna take the panel on the back, rotate it around. And then the head, you're just gonna pull up, rotate. And, all right, I don't know where I want to start on the arms. Actually, let's start with this one, because this one, you're going to pull the wheel back, and he's got a fist. So, yeah, he's got this. See, unfortunately, his doors are both on this side, and he has a massive arm. I don't think that... Oh, there is another detail here. His engine actually opens up. Oh, I forgot about that. His engine bay opens up, and he's got a detailed engine in there. This doesn't come off. This does not pop out to be like a weapon. It's just a working hood. It just makes more working vehicle detail, which is great. Yeah, so there's the part where we're going to be. Yeah, I got to give him a little bit of a wide stance just to... because that arm is going to be side heavy. So he has a massive fist and arm. And this one, he's just got a gun. So let's take a look here. Because this arm's got some weird stuff to it. You can kind of just get some decent pull. That, I mean, I guess you could put it over him. He can kind of shield. He can actually shield himself, which is kind of an interesting thing. So there is an actual extra gimmick here. So the thumb actually comes up. So, because that piece you took off that was the front grill is literally just put it in his hand like this. So yeah, you can actually put it in his hand, and you can use it, I guess you can just use it to like punch people like a set of brass knuckles. So, and it's actually on a ball joint, so you can actually get some pretty good wrist movement out of it. It's actually, I think for a figure that came out in 2001, this figure has surprisingly decent articulation. It's still utilizing a lot of the ball joint stuff from the time. But even then, like, if his legs weren't so chunky, he could do a decent back kick. And he has pretty much these two things. One is like a missile. So you can either treat this like a missile or a gun or a club. But yeah, it goes in there. And he does have a working spring-loaded launcher, and then you can pop the other one in also, and he has a sword. Although I think personally I would have preferred a different direction to have that be more pointed upward, because I think it would act as a decent sword. He does have a, can't remember. He's got some, surprisingly, he does have a port for some reason on the side of his arm. So you could stick that in there, so you can keep one of the weapons on him and have the other one in there. But overall, for the most part, I will usually put this one in here for display purposes, but overall, X-Brawn is an interesting fella. Like, he's got a lot of paint app. For a figure that came out in 2001, this is a lot of paint app. Which they were definitely doing more paint app at the time. I know Hasbro's gotten a little cheap lately with their paints. They've definitely gotten better, but you gotta get like Studio Series figures. But overall, like honestly, he's got paint. Like that's just a random pop of a green there. He's got some reds. So it does make for a very nice figure. And overall, I do like X-Brawn. Honestly, he's my favorite character on RiD, and I have trouble watching RiD because it's a weird show. But I do like this character. I like this toy. I love the vehicle mode, like I said, for the personal reasons and whatnot. But overall, I do like this figure. I think it does some fun things. It creates some nice asymmetry. So overall, this is a fun toy to fiddle around with. So I think that'll do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. All those things that help the algorithm out. And I'll see you all in the next one.